Hey guys, how you doing? Checking in from the gym. Got my fat ass in here after the holidays. Today I'm doing a basic leg workout, and I just wanted to run some of you through it. I see people in the gym doing their leg workouts, and it's, I don't know, they sit there on the phone while they're doing it, or they're talking to a friend while they're doing it, and you ain't doing much. And then you wonder why changes don't happen. I'm just going to give you a few basic little pointers. This thing here is the leg extension. This is where you kick your feet out forward. You don't have to go real heavy. Try to show you a little bit of what I do here. Spin the phone around again. Now if you go toes in and squeeze, you're hitting the outside of your legs. Okay? If you bring it right straight back, you're hitting the upper. And if you kick them to the outside, you're hitting more of this on the inside. Okay? But after you do 2 or 3 sets to warm up, what I don't want you doing is staying with that same weight and just kind of, I call it fucking la-la it. You know, you want to be a la-la, I guess be a la-la. If you want to make changes, you gotta add a little weight, make it burn, and make it work. And if it's burning, you'll know that it's working. And that's another thing. If you ain't doing nothing, you'll be able to smile. You start working a little bit, you're gonna start making ugly faces, getting a little grunt here and there, sounding a little shaky. Bring them babies up and hold them. Try to kick your legs straight out and hold them and make them tight. Okay? And you're going to do 4 or 5 sets of these. Alright? So today I'm going from one set to the next. And I'll show you how that is. So I'm getting off the leg curl, or the leg extension, and going into the leg curl, which is this one. Okay? You put your feet up here, and you bring them down under. And this is another one where you want to start out light, do your 15, 20 reps. It's not something you want to go heavy on. You know, just keep it 15, 10, whatever. I like to do 15s and make it really burn. And you can tell my heart rate's up and I'm breathing heavy already. It's because I'm pushing it a little bit. And like I said it before, if you want to make changes, you got to push it. And then once it starts to burn, you're going to start gritting your teeth a little bit. And you'll notice once in a while I wear a mouth guard. Because once I get going heavy, I start gritting my teeth, and I've chipped all my teeth. So work your way up in weight. Start out lighter, work your way up, and push it a little bit. Don't just sit there and la-la it, okay? Because then you're in the gym, and seriously, you're just wasting your time. And I see it every day, where people get on the leg curl, and they'll count to 10. Okay? And then they'll get up and they'll go over and do arms. And count to 10. Okay, now think about that. When you're doing the dishes and you're sitting there repeatedly scrubbing pans, do you take 10 wipes and then go sit down again? No. So your body's already used to doing a certain amount of work. So you need to learn to push past that. I myself, I try not to count. I take it to failure till it burns and you can't take it no more. And I probably didn't explain that well, but I hope you kind of understand what I'm saying. It's just, I see a lot of people come in and they do stuff, and they would have got more of a workout just staying home mowing the yard or doing the dishes. Okay, so we did the leg curl and a leg extension. Now we're going to take it over to the leg press. People laugh at my little hat. I wear this little beanie because it helps keep the heat in my bald head, and it helps get a sweat going faster. Okay, now this is the leg press. As you notice here, there's a split in the middle, and it could be done both at the same time, or we could split it and do one leg at a time. I like doing one leg at a time. This gentleman over here is doing 2 legs at a time. Now I'm going to explain to you the difference in footing. If you come in and you put your foot narrow, this here will work the majority of your whole leg. Okay, it's going to work your inner, your outer, your butt, your hamstrings, and a little bit of everything. You're going to feel it all. Okay, and I would think you should be able to go a little bit heavier since you're using everything. Okay, now you go outside. Now you're hitting the inside of your leg here. And a little bit of your hamstring. Okay? And then when you go up top, then you're hitting your ass and your hamstrings more. Okay? And try to keep your rep ranges, you know, they vary. You keep them around 15. Me, I have my problems with my legs growing, and your legs can take a lot. Okay? Your legs could take a serious beating. And I've learned from asking some of the top pros and trial and error that doing in that 40 range, 35 to 40, and really burning them bad will tighten stuff up and really get stuff growing. Okay. I'm going to show you. I'd like to do my feet kind of low and narrow so it does the majority of the leg. And you want to come back to your chest. You do not want your ass lifting off the seat, okay? If your lower back and your ass is lifting off the seat, you're going to end up hurting your lower back, no doubt about it. So don't even do it. And you want your knee to come straight back. You don't want to be kicking it out. Keep your knee over your feet. You want your kneecap to go right over your top of your toes. Now these are my warm-ups. I only got 1 plate on there, and I'll go up to 6 or 8, but the weight doesn't matter. You want to try to push out your 15 to 40. Okay? And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go over to my other leg. And then I'm going to head back over to the leg extension and leg curl. And I'll come back and do this again. And this is just my basic leg workout, I guess, for today. It's because I haven't been in here, and I'm still trying to get rid of the soreness and some of the pain and getting a little more of the stretch in there. Once I start hitting it hard, I'll separate all these. I'll stay on 4 sets of leg extensions, 4 or 5 sets of leg extensions. And then I'll do 4 or 5 sets of leg curls. And then I'll come over here and do these leg presses. And then I'm going to head over to the squats, and I'll do 5 sets of those. Okay? But for now, I'm doing, this is like a super tri-set, or whatever you want to call it, a tri-set, where you bounce from one to the next to the next. And that'll make you work up a sweat. So you're getting your cardio in all at the same time. And this is really great for women. So don't just get on the leg extension and count to 10. Okay, then play on your phone for a little bit. And that's another thing I see. People will do a set, then they'll talk for 10 minutes. You're done. Your muscles already cooled off. You're done. You might as well start all over again or go home. Once you're in here, try to keep the talking to a minimum, okay? If you got to talk and you're working with a partner and he's working out, do your talking then. But as soon as he's done, you need to get your ass back on there, so you got to tell somebody to wait a minute. You can't stand there and talk for 20 minutes. You're done. Okay? This is my basic breaking myself in workout, but it's really great to get in shape and get your blood going and burn some calories. All right. So if you got any more questions, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Get a message to me somehow. All right. Take care, guys.